Walk far enough into the woods of western North Carolina and you may find stone where stone should not be. Low walls in the forest, earthworks on the ridgelines, foundations with no clear record of who built them. Some are documented, some are debated, some are quietly ignored. This is Echoes of the Blue Ridge. I'm North Carolina Realtor, Ryan Phillips. The Blue Ridge Mountains are not empty wilderness. They have been shaped deliberately for centuries. Archaeologists have documented mound sites, fortified towns, and defensive palisades associated with pre-contact indigenous cultures. We know about the Pisgah phase. We know about the Mississippian influence. We know about Cherokee town structures, but not every structure fits neatly into a labeled category. Across the southern Appalachians, hikers and landowners report stone alignments, unusual stacked walls far from known settlements, circular earthworks, foundations predating written land deeds. Some are clearly 19th century homesteads. Some are Revolutionary era. Some are Civil War fortifications, but some are harder to date. Indigenous societies in the Southeast built extensively in earth and wood. Stone was used, but not in the monumental way as seen in the American Southwest. Defensive earthworks and palisades were common. Many have eroded or have been obscured by forest growth. Spanish accounts from the 1500s describe fortified towns in the interior, some in mountainous terrain. Later settlers encountered old earthworks and attributed them to ancient people. The problem is, early settlers were not archaeologists. They speculated, sometimes wildly. By the 1800s, stories circulated of a prior white race in the mountains, lost Welsh colonies, fortified stone cities hidden in remote valleys. The Moon-Eyed People legend resurfaced, as we discussed in episode 4. Every unexplained wall became proof. Every old mound became mystery. But archaeology demands caution. Most so-called mysterious structures can be traced to early European homesteads, livestock enclosures, Civil War defensive works, or 19th century agricultural boundaries. The mountains recycle memory. What looks ancient may not be. What looks recent may be older than assumed. But here is the careful space between dismissal and exaggeration. We know multiple cultural phases occupied these mountains before written records. We know towns were abandoned. We know fortifications existed. We know erosion and forest growth can obscure evidence. It is entirely possible that some structures we pass today are remnants of pre-colonial defensive sites. Not mystical, not European, but indigenous. Not lost civilizations, not secret colonies. Just older layers of mountain history not yet fully studied. Mystery does not require fantasy. Sometimes it simply requires incomplete evidence. When you stand in the woods and encounter stone rising from leaf-covered ground, it is tempting to imagine something extraordinary. But perhaps what is extraordinary is this, that generations have lived here, built here, defended here, and disappeared into new identities. The Blue Ridge is not hiding secrets in the dramatic sense. It's holding continuity. And continuity can look like mystery if you don't know where to look. Next time on Echoes of the Blue Ridge, we explore how the mountains themselves were transformed in the late 1800s, when railroads, tourism, and romantic storytelling reshaped Appalachia's identity. Because the greatest legend of the Blue Ridge may not be ancient, it may be modern. Until then, listen carefully. The echoes are still here.